How's it going, everyone? Wily Coyote here. We have roughly 2 or less weeks before the release of patch 7.2, and now is the time to catch up on anything you might want to get done with. This new patch, we are getting some new content, obviously, as well as losing access to some things forever. Let's start with the 3 time-sensitive items on the list. I have videos on 2 out of the 3 of these, links in the description below if you want a more in-depth look at them there. With the addition of 7.2, we will be seeing the removal of one of the 3 free Fantasias. To learn more about those, check out the video in the description. If you want that Fantasia though, you better hurry down to Old Gridania. Go to Apkalu Falls and talk to the Wandering Moogle at coordinates x 10.7, y 6.4 as soon as possible. All you have to do is just talk to the Moogle, no additional work required. Yap, and you shall receive. Which incidentally is how I hope to receive a like, comment, and sub from you if you find anything in this video helpful. So if you find any of this to be helpful, or just like what you see here, please consider subscribing to my channel. Now let's get back to the to-do list. The next piece of content and rewards that are going away are the current PvP Series 7 rewards. Included in this one are the Awaiting Orders emote/attend, the Adamant Weapon Minion, Loose Fit Tire Glamour Coffer, and 2 Framers kits, the Seal Rock and Red Sand kits respectively. The developers have said rewards from past PvP series will be available for purchase at some point, but they've yet to bring any of the past rewards back. So if you don't fancy waiting, I suggest you do it now. While you're grinding out the PvP experience that you need, you can also double dip and farm it by doing some rival wings to get some Moogle tomestones to get the exclusive items from the itinerant Moogle NPC for the Moogle Treasure Trove event. There's a link to both videos on the event in the description below. But for a quick overview of the rewards, here's a picture of the highest price items as well as some of the exclusive items. I'd highly suggest the Inferno Jacket if you don't have it. There are a few ways to earn Moogle tomestones that can be found in your collections tab under Mogpendium. Now that we've got the subtractive changes out of the way, let's get to the new additions. The obvious one for anyone who hasn't caught up in the MSQ is to get current. No need to rush, just enjoy the stories you want. I'm hoping they do well to make this one more interesting than the last MSQ update, because the story wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but it did leave us with a cliffhanger that seemed rather promising, and I really hope they deliver on it. Personally, I think this MSQ patch is going to be crucial for this expansion and the next one. For the Raiders, we're getting a new addition to the Raid series and Trials as per usual, so getting caught up on the 7.0 MSQ is mandatory. I'm not sure if we'll have to do the 7.2 MSQ to continue with the Raid story, but I'm sure we'll find out when we get there. I would suggest if you're new to raiding or looking to get into it, now is the time to cap up on all your tomestones and level your crafters. Your wallet will thank you since crafted gear sets can get pretty pricey. And if you're a crafter, you can cap those tomestones too so you can get ready to make some of those new sets to sell. I would suggest making sure you can get your tomestones of aesthetics capped so that way you can have 2 full stacks of telemetry ready to go. Speaking of crafting, we will also be getting new recipes. No shocker there, but remember to get your scripts capped so you can get your recipes. Cosmic Exploration will also be added, and seems to be bringing with it a crafting and gathering relic questline, so time to get ready for that. If you remember the Ishgardian Restoration, Cosmic Exploration looks to be running along the same lines, if I'm remembering the information correctly, so get ready to spend some time there. I know I'll certainly be looking forward to crafting up a storm as soon as I can. The starting level is 10, so make sure you get your crafters and gatherers leveled to at least that by patch 7.21. Additionally, you will need to have completed the 6.0 MSQ to unlock this content. There will also be new Hildebrand quests in patch 7.25, so that will be worth catching up to if you enjoy the Hildebrand quests. I know I'm certainly looking forward to seeing where that story goes. There are plenty of hours of Hildebrand content in the game, so if you've not done it before and are looking for something that's fun and doesn't take itself entirely too seriously, I would highly suggest it. You'll also gain access to the Endwalker relics that way if you're interested in collecting weapons for glamour purposes. That has nothing to do with 7.2 prep, but I would call it a nice bonus. Speaking of relics, we're looking to get our relics this patch, so as with most things you're going to want to catch up to some degree on the MSQ for that, if you want access to your relic weapons, and the new content associated with it since it looks like we're getting some exploration content with it. If you liked Bozja or Eureka, this might just be the highlight of the expansion for you. To gain access to this content, you'll need a combat job leveled to 100, and complete the 7.0 MSQ. And with that, if you do everything here, you should be pretty well prepared for the release of patch 7.2. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It will really help me out. And if you want to see more of my content, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch. My link to that is in the description, as well as a link to my Twitter where you can find my weekly stream schedule. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.